What is up, guys? It's Dirt with Shatterproof Leather, and today I'm going to show you how to burnish vegetable tan leather. And yes, I did get a rolly chair. Alright, so we've got a leather wallet here. This is going out to one of our customers. Thank you all for the orders. If you haven't already, go check out the website. We got some sweet wallets up there. What we're going to do is we're going to first bevel the edge. So what that means is we're going to take a little bit of leather off the edge, and that's just going to help round the corner. So grab your edge beveler. Let's get to beveling. Your edges beveled, they're looking nice and round, so now what we're going to want to do is dye the edge of the leather. This step is just going to make your project look more consistent and smooth and professional. It's important to let the dye dry thoroughly, that way it doesn't start to rub off during the burnishing process. Alright, time to get back to work. Alright, now that the dye has dried, we're gonna lightly dampen the edges all the way around our project. And you don't want it too wet, but you also don't want it dry, so just get a nice damp layer all the way around. Take your burnishing stick and start working that in. Sometimes if you feel like it's getting a little dry, you can always touch it up with a damp rag, get it a little more damp, and just keep going. Alright, so some people will actually leave their edge just like this. The problem with that is it's going to wear out pretty quick, so you don't have anything to keep the fibers down besides the water. The next step is saddle soap. Saddle soap is a type of leather conditioner. This is something I like to use on my leather edges. This will help make a nice shiny edge, and also it'll protect the edge of your leather. You're going to take a sponge or this little foam paintbrush, spritz a little bit of my saddle soap on there, and we'll just go ahead and put a nice generous coat across the edge. Now that we have it on there, we'll let it sit for just a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to take our burnishing stick and same thing, just work it in. You don't have to put a lot of pressure. You just want to work it back and forth quite a bit with a medium to light pressure. Unless you're just super ripped out, then do a nice light pressure. Alright guys, you probably guessed it. Yes, you can leave it just like this after you use the saddle soap, and it is going to look nice. It's going to last a good while, but we're going to take it one step further, and this one step is huge. So we're going to take beeswax. Now what does beeswax do? It's going to protect it. It's going to keep it waterproof. This is going to make sure water and moisture doesn't get into the edge and start corrupting your leather. So we're just going to take some beeswax and we're going to rub it on there just like the burnishing stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to rub it real lightly until that friction creates enough heat to kind of melt some wax into the edge. Alright guys, we got a really nice coat of beeswax. Now this is just 100% beeswax. You can get that just about anywhere. If you have property around you, run out there and just steal some right out of the beehive. Now take your burnishing stick and you guessed it, once again, we're going to start burnishing. So we're going to work this in for a while, and this is the step where if you can take your time and really spend a lot of time just working these edges, getting around the corners, the longer you spend on this step, the better this is going to look. We've been working this for a while. If you see a little bit of a crack where there's a gap between the pieces of your leather, just sit there and really work that one spot. You can always take your wax and add a little bit more if there's a troublesome spot. So guys, we're getting it, and it's looking really, really nice. I'm super digging this edge. Again, you could leave it just like this, but wait, there's more. This is neat's foot oil. Now this oil is a leather preservative. It also helps bring moisture back into the leather, keep it from drying out. I'm just gonna apply this all over my wallet. I'm also gonna apply it to the edges and kind of work it into the edges, and that's gonna help bring some shine back to the edges and just kind of work it in all around. It's gonna make your edges just really pop. That is how you burnish vegetable tan leather. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this video or about leathercraft in general, throw them in the comments. I would love to help you on your leather crafting journey. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Stitch straight, stay shatterproof, and remember, I'm for ya!